Well, hello and welcome to Mount Logan. I'm not in the principal's office and I'm not at my house. I'm in our classroom where me and Miss Morrissey do all of our calendars and all of our teachings and looking out the window where we see what the weather is. Now, we have a fourth Jack and Annie book, and it is Magic Treehouse number 4. That's up at the top here. It's kind of hard to see because it's shiny letters. But this you can read with me. Pirates Past Noon. Now remember the author and illustrator, Mary Pope Osborne? She can use alliteration where the letter sounds are the same at the beginning of the words to make it sound cooler and smoother. Pirates Past Noon. Pirates in past begin with a P, like mummies in the morning begin with an M. Well, let's look at the cover and what do you think is going to happen in this book? Looks like Jack and Annie are running from pirates, and here's their pirate ship. Let's see, this looks intriguing. This looks interesting. Let's start out and read chapter 1. Ooh, this looks very interesting. Wonder who that pirate is. Chapter 1 is called Too Late. Now remember, our titles kind of tell us what the book and what the chapters are going to be about. So Pirates Past Noon tells us that there's going to be pirates in it. Chapter 1 is called Too Late. So let's see what's too late. Jack stared out his bedroom window. The rain kept falling and falling. The TV said it would stop by noon, said Annie, his 7-year-old sister. It's already past noon, said Jack. Past noon? But we have to go to the treehouse, said Annie. I have a feeling the in-person will be there today. Jack pushed his glasses into place and took a deep breath. He wasn't sure he was ready to meet the in-person yet. The mysterious person who had put all the books in the magic treehouse. Come on, said Annie. Jack sighed. Okay, he said. You get our raincoats and boots. I'll get the medallion and bookmark. Annie ran to get their rain gear. Jack reached into his drawer. He took out the medallion. It was gold. The letter M was engraved on it. Then he took out the bookmark. It was made of blue leather. It had the same M on it. Both M's matched the M that was on the floor of the treehouse. Jack put the medallion and bookmark into his backpack. Then he threw in his notebook and pencil. Jack liked to take notes about important things. I got our rain stuff, called Annie. Jack picked up his pack and went downstairs. Annie was waiting by the back door. She was putting on her boots. Meet you outside, she said. Jack pulled on his raincoat and boots. Then he put on his backpack and joined her. The wind was blowing hard. Ready, set, go, shouted Annie. They kept their heads down and charged into the rainy wind. Soon they were in the Frog Creek woods. Ooh, remember the setting? Tree branches swayed, flinging rainwater everywhere. Yuck, said Annie. They splashed through puddles until they came to the tallest oak tree in the woods. They looked up. Tucked between 2 branches was the treehouse. It looked dark and lonely against the stormy sky. Hanging from the treehouse was a rope ladder. It was blowing in the wind. Jack thought of all the books up there. He hoped they weren't getting wet. The in-person's been there, said Annie. Jack caught his breath. How can you tell? He said. I can feel it, she whispered. She grabbed the rope ladder and started up. Jack followed. Inside the treehouse, it was chilly and damp. That means wet. But the books were dry. They were all neatly stacked along the wall, just the way they had been the day before. Annie picked up a castle book on top of one stack. Ooh, remember that one? It had taken them to the time of castles. Remember the knight, she said. Jack nodded. He would never forget the knight who had helped them. Remember the moat with the crocodiles? Annie put down the castle book. She picked up the next book on the stack. What was the other book? It was the dinosaur book that had taken them to the time of dinosaurs. Remember, she said. Jack nodded. He'd never forget the pterodon who had saved him from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Then Annie held up a book about ancient Egypt. Meow, she said. Jack smiled. The Egypt book had taken them to the time of pyramids. A black cat had come to the rescue there. And here's the book about home, Annie said. She held up the book with a picture of their hometown in it. Frog Creek, Pennsylvania. Jack smiled again. The Pennsylvania book had brought them back home at the end of each of their adventures. Jack sighed. Okay, he still had two main questions. Who was the M person who had put all the books here? And did the knight and pterodon and the cat all know the M person? Finally, Jack reached into his backpack. He took out the gold medallion and the leather bookmark. He placed them on the floor, right over the spot where the M glowed faintly in the wood. Rain blew into the treehouse. Brrr, said Annie. It's not very cozy today. Jack agreed with her. It was too wet and too cold. Look, Annie pointed to an open book lying in the corner. I don't remember a book being open. Me neither, said Jack. Annie picked up the book. She stared at the picture on the page. Wow, this place looks great. She showed the picture to Jack. He saw a sunny beach, a big green parrot sitting in the palm tree, and a ship sailing on the blue sea. A ship. Another gust of rainy wind blew into the treehouse. Annie pointed to the picture. I wish we were there instead of here, she said. Yeah, said Jack, but where is there? Too late, came a squawk. Oh, the title of the chapter, Too Late. Jack and Annie turned quickly. Sitting on a branch outside the window ledge of the treehouse was a green parrot. Exactly like the parrot in the picture. Too late, the parrot squawked again. A talking parrot, said Annie. Is your name Polly? Can I call you Polly? Okay, what's a parrot? Do you see it? Yep, it's a bird that talks sometimes. Suddenly the wind started to whistle. Oh no, now we're in big trouble, said Jack. The wind blew harder. The leaves shook. The treehouse started to spin. Faster and faster. Jack squeezed his eyes shut. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Jack opened his eyes. Too late, squawked Polly. What were they too late for? They couldn't go back because they already made a wish, so they're too late to want to stay in the Frog Creek Woods. All right, well, Chapter 2 tomorrow is The Bright Blue Sea, and I hope you will come back for that one because, well, they're going to go to the beach, and it's probably going to be nice and relaxing. Bye.